So much drive, I need brake fluid. Don't do it like the Bay do it. I'ma get the...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. They're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Ivy, Duran out there with Hayes, and it's Roden in at the 4. They've got Hill, and it's Lofton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You look at the pace of the games today, Steve, the emphasis on shooting seems like it would have fit your game very well.
It's much more wide open offensively, Kevin. I would have loved that to have operated in a little more space. Buckets.
Now Hayes. Neumann, he's guarded by Hill. Neumann used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Johnson, the pass to Christopher. And here's Hill for 3, bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Takes the 3, sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days?
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. They set the pick. Inside. Neumann buries it from three-point range. He has 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Deep 2 from Hill. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Steps back and shoots. Yes, that goes in. Here is Hill. 5 points in the game. Johnson outside. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Gilliard. The dish to Hill. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Johnson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. Well, you look at Hayes. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Jaden Ivey. He's in that same group. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Here's Johnson. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Neumann, he's guarded by Hill. Neumann, no good with the triple. Gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. With the step back. And stolen by Ivy. There's the 3. Rebound by Johnson. And there's the pass to Hill. From the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Neumann, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 11. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Deep 2 from Hill. Duran pulls it in. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Roden. Here's Duran. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Outside Hill. From downtown, drills it from outside. Hill's got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. It's up a 3. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Taken away by Hayes.
Hill. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Duran. It's stolen by Hill.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
From about 16, a rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hill. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 11.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
To the left side wing. Kicks it out to Johnson, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Todd's checked in for Hill.
Substitution on the court.
.119 left to play in the first quarter. There's the triple. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Moore. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Sasser. Rivers a screen on Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Sasser. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And so here's the home team. 4-point game.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And the pass to Todd. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's 4 turnovers for him here in the first quarter alone. He's got to snap out of it.
Neumann, he's guarded by Hill. Neumann. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Here's the 3. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. They're up by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And so here's the home team. They lead by 7. Here's Hill. Fires for 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Hitting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Neumann. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And here is Hill. Three-pointer. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Beyond the arc. Hill pulls it in. At 52% from the field. They're clicking. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play and a missed layup.
Second personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Passes it to Rivers. Neumann. He gets it in there.
Neumann.
He's got 18.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in blocked shots last year.
You gotta love the way they protect the basket. Anybody who attempts a shot around the rim is always looking out for the swat.
And the first one drops. Wagner's checked in for Rivers. One drops. He ties it up. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Johnson outside. The 3 from Hill. Connects from three-point range. Hill's got 20.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Pass to Sasser. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Neumann tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Johnson can't get it to go. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Neumann. A three-pointer, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Kicks it to Hill. Pass to Lofton. On the mark with the 15-footer.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice. That's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
That's his 4th foul, and we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
No good on the second free throw. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Right side Hill. From deep. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Wagner. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the... So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, one, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization. Well, we know how pivotal three-point shooting has become in this league, and we're seeing it again tonight. They're firing lasers and doing damage.
Yeah, they're spacing the court and finding open shots. And that is it for halftime, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, 50% for the... Hill is out there with time. Then it's Williams. Then it's Bowen. And it's Soto in at the 5 down low. And here's Hill for 3 on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Hill against Rivers. No one near him. And he nails that one right through the net. Rivers has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Here's Hill. The shot, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The pass to Rivers, to the middle, to tie it up. And it's sent back by Hill. Williams kicks to Hill. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Hill's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Neumann, he's guarded by Williams. Hill pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. From past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The three. Hill pulls it in. Nifty move. And Hill throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Passes to Rivers. Neumann, he's guarded by Williams. He lobs it up, and then Rivers with the dunk.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Diamantopoulos, he's guarded by Hill. Fader on the way. It doesn't go for him.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Driving to the basket, and he lays it straight in. Hill's got 36.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the wing on the left. Neumann. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside Hill. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Hill's got 39.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Duran. And they get it. Knocks down the three ball. He has 35.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Johnson right side. Here's Gilliard. Pass to Hill. Now the pass to Johnson. And the shot goes in.
Man, just adding in. So, to injury, he just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Neumann, the 18-footer is right on the mark.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Hill against Ivy. Back to Johnson. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive. And they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Kicks to Ivy. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You have to like Jaden's shot mechanics. Smooth, repeatable motion, and a quick release.
Johnson, that's for 2. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5 assists in the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Back to Ivy. Down low. Neumann. And Moravia with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
Shooting for the away team. Neumann. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Being one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. On the wing, Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Right wing, the tray. Lofton grabs the board. Lofton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 from Hill. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Neumann goes back up, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Hill with it. Johnson kicks to Hill. There's a screen. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
To the paint. Here's Durant. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. To the right side. Passes it to Johnson. And it's in there. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Roden. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. No problem knocking that one down. And he has 42.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
For three, Hill. A three-pointer is right on target.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Neumann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Being inefficient, 53% from the field. And stolen by Ivy. And here's the fast break.
The quick hands of Ivy. Excellent at coming up with steals.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And it's Hill with the jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Hill passes to Johnson. Kicks it to Hill. For three, can't get it to fall. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.